What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. Today we're going to be playing in a grand challenge in honor of the Evo skeleton army coming out. We're going to be playing this Mortar Bait Deck that I think should be pretty good with the new balance changes coming up soon, and we're going to play with the Evo skeleton, or not the Evo skeleton army. We're going to play with the skeleton army in our Evo slot in honor of it getting a evolution. So if you want to play, with full evolution, you can just play the Evo Mortar for now, but we're going to throw the Skarmy over there just for fun. We're 3-0 in this grand challenge currently playing this deck, so let's hop right into it. These new balance changes coming up, really excited to play the game, but we'll have to see how they end up. Rip the Goblin machine, couldn't be more happy about that, but Mortar Bait's a pretty prevalent deck right now, I think. Furnace is going to be a little sad to see, but we're going to see if we can get a good fireball here on it. Yeah, see, that was all part of the plan. I knew he was going to play that skeleton barrel, so I definitely didn't just miss that. But yeah, he's playing probably some weird bait deck or Mega Knight. Yep, that's insane. I knew that. I could just feel that Mega Knight coming. We'll drop a Skarmy on this too, just to kill it as fast as possible. And that was kind of a bad vine spell, I'm going to be honest. So we're going to drop our skeleton barrel. Hopefully he doesn't have a spell. I feel like he's going to have a spell though. Yeah, okay. We'll go with the ability here. We'll get some skeletons on that tower. Guard's going to be pretty good. Maybe if we arrows this, we'll get some more damage. He does go with the knight, though. So we got a little bit of damage on that right side. Not too bad. We can throw our little Dark Goblin, Dark Goggins over here. And then we might go Skarmy on this. Kind of misplayed that Skarmy. I think it got hit by the death damage of that. But no worries. We're still doing alright. I feel like if I go Mortar, it's probably going to Mega Knight or something. We'll get our Rascals ready when they're up, so maybe we can throw the Rascals right here. Those guards aren't going to do too much for him. Those Rascals will clean all that up. Our Mortar's actually going to lock onto the tower. And we'll throw a Skeleton King in front of this one Rascal. And we'll go Dark Goblin as well. We'll just arrows all this down. That one skeleton does get him a little damage, but we'll hit the ability too, because I don't think he has login cycle. It probably isn't going to matter. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty decent for us. He is in the damage lead. We'll go Rascals right here so we don't take a Fire Spirit shot. And that's pretty aggressive. We'll go Dark Goblin up here just so he can't use the vines on it. And we'll drop this, and we'll go arrows on all this just to kill it a little bit faster. When that furnace walks up, we'll just drop a Skeleton King on it. Okay, and I think I kind of just want to fireball this to get it low. And then we'll just throw all this out here. We'll put another mortar down just to pull that skeleton barrel. And then we'll arrows on all this. Alright, so not too bad, not too bad. I think that furnace was kind of bad from him, because we'll just Skeleton King on it as soon as it crosses the river. And he goes Knight as well, interesting. We'll drop our skeleton barrel here. He's going to drop his Tesla. Maybe we can just get this guy down. Dark Goggins, snipe that a little bit, and then the Dark Goblin will have to be answered. So he goes Log. We'll go Mortar now. He's going to drop the Mega Knight. No, he's not. Okay, so we'll Rascals, and then when this pops, we'll just arrows it all. We'll drop our Skeleton King in front of this as well. And then we'll drop another Dark Goblin, and he just logged, so we'll go Skeleton Barrel to distract. We'll go Skarmy right here just to keep our Dark Goblin alive. And we really want to keep the Dark Goblin alive here. That's a good fireball for us. Those should all go down, and then that Skeleton Barrel will go down as well. We'll drop our Skeleton King. And then that Tesla's gonna die. We'll go pretty aggressive here. Hit the ability. Oh, the skeleton barrel isn't gonna get pulled. He has to log. Okay, we still got the death damage though. That's really good. We'll Rascals here. And then I think we want a fireball on all of this. Just kill that a little bit faster. We'll go Dark Goblin. And then we'll go another skeleton barrel. He has his own skeleton barrel, but he doesn't log the skeleton barrel, and he misplaced the Tesla again, so a little bit more damage from there. Oh, come on, Mortar, get a hit. We'll drop the Skeleton King ability, and then we'll drop a Rascals. This game is going really good. That's Fireball. Oh. Didn't realize overtime was was that fast. Cool, we took another win. Let's go. That was pretty good for us. So even only playing one evolution, this deck is still like pretty good. So you can just imagine how good it's gonna be when that skeleton army evolution comes out. Let's play another one here. I'm having a lot of fun playing this one actually. Just some of my favorite cards. I love how free to play friendly the skeleton army is. So everybody can use it. We'll just, oh, alright bro. Calm down. Okay, so that's going to charge up our Skeleton King. That balloon's going to get a couple hits. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but he's really overextended, I feel like. We'll go with the ability as soon as we can. Hopefully that, I think that's just Tower. That's just going to be Tower. We didn't have our Mortar in cycle to pull the balloon, unfortunately, so we're going to have to remember that. And I think I just want to go Scarmy at the bridge just because we're like that. Okay, so he has a Witch. I really don't like that. We'll go defensive Mortar here. Our right tower is probably gonna die. Mortar's gonna hit onto that witch here. Alright, let's see what we want to get going. We'll probably just go with the skeleton barrel. Actually, we'll just get the free fireball value here. And then to keep the pressure up, we'll go the skeleton barrel. He's gonna... Okay, we'll just Skeleton King this because we don't want him to... We want him to work for that tower. And he has a late Electro Spirit there. Alright. And then I think we just go a high Dark Goblin to help the Skeleton King. We'll hit the ability, I guess. Just keep that on that side of the river. And then he doesn't want to go balloon into that. I don't think he has a big spell. So we might be able to defend that right side turret actually if we play our cards right. Okay, so he goes guards. Let's just arrows on this. Get all that down. We'll go skeleton army. Okay, so he's just going to go all in on that right side. So we will go hard on his left turret here. And then we'll late Dark Goblin just to kill the balloon here. Late Vine Spell from him. We'll go Skeleton King right here. And then we'll Rascals up front. We're going to go with a Mortar here, I think, on offense. If he goes Zappies, we'll Fireball. Okay, he doesn't Zappies. This should be some decent damage for us. We'll hit the ability, and then we'll Fireball those Zappies down now. That's a lot of damage for us. We have to be careful of the balloon, though. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we'll play a Mortar here to pull. We'll drop a Dark Goblin over here as well. I think we're going to just arrows on this to kill that balloon faster. And then we'll Skeleton Army on top of this. I love the Skeleton Army. It's definitely one of my favorite cards in the game. Okay, so we have to be a little careful here. We'll just go here, and then this is a good fireball for us. We'll drop a Mortar here to pull. And then if we can get an arrows, okay, the balloon's going to get another shot. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. So he wastes his Electro Spirit. We'll go Skeleton King. We'll go Rascals. We'll go Scarmy on top of that. Not too bad from us. And we'll arrows this as well. Ah, that witch is such a pain in the ass. We have to fireball. Late Skarmy. Okay, good. The Skarmy's gonna lock that down for us. Thank you, Skarmy. Come on. We're gonna go aggressive mortar and skeleton barrel. Let's see what we can do here. Skeleton King on this side of the bridge. We'll arrows this. Fireball. Dark Goggins. Mortar. Oh god, that's on our tower. Come on, Skeleton Army, do work. Do work. We have to... Oh, that's an arrows. And we fireball. Yeah, we just misplayed a little bit. We definitely could have played that a little bit better at the end, but... Yeah, he's gonna laugh in my face, of course. Classic Clash Royale player here. No worries, though. We'll hop into another game here. Super fun deck. I'm kind of built this one based off of other Mortar Bait decks, but it's not the exact, because have the Rascals in there. Okay, he's gonna go Boss Bandit. Rascals is a good counter for this. Let's just go aggressive. Oh, that's not one tile back, I promise. And our Skarmy will just go here. At least the mortar's gonna clean up the firecracker, and we'll just arrows onto the goblin barrel. I'll have to make sure. Yeah, see, if we had played that one tile farther up, I don't know why he's playing cards into it. It's not gonna be on your tower, but I think I just want to go skeleton barrel here and see what he has. Okay, so he has cannon. Pretty good counter for the skeleton barrel, but yeah, so it's been a minute since I uploaded a video. I don't know if I already said this, but I had COVID, so pretty rough wanting to upload videos when you're dying, but luckily we're all better now, so that should be a good fireball value for us here. And if our Skeleton King's a G, he'll kill that prince, or not princess. Oh, Mortar's the G. Cool, thank you, Mortar. That's a, I think it's a witch. Something like that, who knows really. But we'll go with the skeleton barrel again. This mortar is actually getting pretty good value for us. Okay, so he goes log. Come on, Larry. Good job, Larry. One more hit. Nice. We'll go Dark Goblin at the bridge. Maybe we can get some free value. Alright, and he just used his log, so we can skeleton army here and get really good value. You can get so much value with the skeleton army. We'll play our Skeleton King in the back so we can bring our little skeletons back to life. We'll just defensive mortar again. I don't really want to go offensive mortars right now, at least. Dark Goggins, do some work. We'll go Rascals right side, and then I think we'll just arrows this down. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go skeleton barrel on this side, and then we're gonna ignore that goblin barrel. Maybe we shouldn't have ignored that goblin barrel, but okay, so he logs. I think I just want to fireball the ice wizard. So he is in a bit of a damage lead. We'll arrows this now. And I don't think he's back to his Tesla. He actually, or his cannon, he might. Yeah, okay, so he is. So we'll Skeleton King in the back. Excuse me. We're going to offensive mortar because I don't think he has good answers for this. Rascals, nice, good prediction, Rascals on that. We'll skeleton army as well. And then we'll drop another skeleton barrel here. It's going to get pulled by the cannon. Okay, so we might have to fireball on defense. Yeah, we're just going to fireball. No hits, cool. We're in a bit of a deficit here, but we'll arrows this. And then he logs. So might have to get a Dark Goblin. No, we didn't need the Dark Goblin. So we can't save our Dark Goblin, unfortunately, but it's going to be a lot of skeletons for our Skeleton King. I wonder, okay, so that's really good fireball value for us if we can hit everything. So we can, we'll arrows, and then we'll Rascals on defense. And then we're going to go with a Mortar here. The Mortar does get hit by the Boss Bandit, which is kind of bad, but we'll fireball arrows here. Skarmy should block all of that. Cool, that's great for us. We'll do Rascals again, Skeleton Barrel. We're just going to try to keep up as much pressure as we can. Dark Goblin right here. Nice, come on, Mortar. Yeah, we're not going to be able to pull this one out, unfortunately. Just really solid defense from him. I really wonder how this game would have been if we had an evolution skeleton army. I'm so excited for that. I think it's really gonna be a fun season, especially with all of the the Goblin Giant nerf, Goblin Machine nerf, Evo Cannon got a nerf. I can't remember all the other ones exactly. I saw Bomber got a nerf, which was kind of weird to me, but... And the Vine Spell nerf is going to be really good for us. We'll just Defensive Mortar here. He has to log on defense, so we'll Skarmy as well. He probably has something for this, but... We'll see what he wants to play. Okay, so he has Ice Golem. We'll Skeleton King in the back. And that's a fold. He jumps the fire. And we got a new emote too. Blowing some bubble gum. Okay, so that's a... I feel like that's a bad cannon. Okay, so cannon gonna die. Let's drop the ability here. Okay, so he does log again. He dropped a knight too. He might go Hog Rider with this. We'll just have to bank on our Rascals doing some good defense for us, which that Hog's going to get a few hits, which is a little rough. Excuse me. But we can go with an offensive Mortar, I think. He's going to Ice Golem for sure. If we can get a good Fireball. That was kind of an aggressive log. And the Mortar does get connection on there, but he's going to go with the Hog Rider probably. I want him to Hog Rider right now. So we can drop our Skeleton Army on it while his log is out of cycle. Also, the change to the champion, so there's no more 3-card cycle, is going to be really... I think it'll be good for the game overall, so he's probably going to Hog Rider right here. We have to do this. We don't have... Okay, so he preemptive logs. That's actually insane. Let's go Skarmy over here. Go Skeleton Barrel as well. He's probably already back to log. But yeah, no. So, oh. So he has to log there, and our right side has tons of troops down. We'll put another Skeleton Army over here. And Dark Goggins doing work as usual. Thank you, Dark Goggins. What is it? No one works like David in this house, right? We'll just Defensive Mortar, and then we'll Skeleton King here. See, those are... Going in for a log like that is not good. We'll drop a high Dark Goblin. And because he probably doesn't have log, we'll go Skarmy. It's all about just getting their little spell before you play your Skarmy. But that's going to be another good win for us. Just always got to make sure their log is out of cycle before you play your Skeleton Army, because it's just so much value for them every time that they get a log on your Skeleton Army. Yeah, sorry about the little coughs throughout the video. COVID really did me dirty this time, but Alright, let's just Dark Goblin at the bridge. We'll be one of those guys. And he drops a late night, so we'll drop Rascals to stop the Ice Spirit from getting even any damage, and then we'll clean all that up. We'll go Mortar here defensively. I think he definitely has Graveyard. Ooh, and Poison's going to be kind of rough for us too. Maybe we can get a hit with that. Cool, we do get a hit. Okay, so for Mortar, I think we have to save our Skeleton King for defense. So he Barb Barrels. Let's go with our... why am I spacing the name? We'll go with our Skeleton Barrel. We'll go Rascals here. Yes, Dark Goblin. Let's go. Dude, Dark Goblin is so good. Always gets value, I feel like. And I don't know. I feel like we'll go Skarmy on this. I don't want to take the damage. Come on, Skarmy, come out. Thank you. And we're kind of in a rough cycle here, but I think we can arrows here and we'll be okay. And he'll probably go for a Graveyard soon. I thought he was going to go with Graveyard on this night. But Dark Goblin and the tower will hopefully clean that up. Alright, and I feel like that's a bad Barbarian Barrel. So we can go with our Skeleton Barrel. Force him to drop his Goblin Hut up high on that. And that's a really positive trade for us. I think I want to go for a Mortar right here. Okay, so it does lock on to our Mortar, which is a little unfortunate, but... And that's another bad Barbarian Barrel. He should really be saving that Barbarian Barrel. We'll just Fireball on this. Maybe we can get it pushed closer to our Rascal Girl. Okay, so it's not going to get a hit. We'll go Evo Skelly Barrel over here. I think I want to arrows. This might be bad. We'll Skarmy over here because he used his poison on defense. He'll probably Barb Barrel this. Yeah, so... We didn't even use our Skeleton King on defense right there. And we'll just Mortar to snipe down that Goblin Hut. He's doing pretty good at spacing his furnace away from everything else. We'll just go Rascal. Maybe I probably should have gone high Rascals. But nevertheless, it's not too bad for us. We'll just Fireball this. And Dark Goblin will get some good work done for us. Wow, this Dark Goblin has got so much value for us, and our defensive Mortar was still up, so it got a shot. And he Barb Barreled already, so we can go Rascals at the bridge. Oh, and the Mortar connects to the tower. Okay, this is looking really good for us. Let's go Skeleton Barrel. I know it's into the poison, kind of, but he'll go Goblin Hut up top. Maybe we can save Dark Goggins? No, we cannot. We'll drop a Skeleton King on defense. If he goes in for a Knight, we'll block it at the bridge. Okay, so we're having a little bit of a bridge war here. Dark Goblin on defense. I know he wants to go in for a poison. I kind of want to arrows this. We'll Fireball on the turret, or not the turret, the tower. And then we'll drop another offensive Rascals after that Barb Barrel comes out. Another high Dark Goblin here. We gotta arrows that furnace, unfortunately. He keeps wasting his Barb Barrel on our Dark Goblin up high. That's actually a really good Skeleton Barrel for us. Can we get the turret too? We'll hit the ability here. And I think we just might arrows on it. That was a bad arrows. But we are winning the bridge battle right now. And we'll wait. We'll drop Rascals up top. We'll do Fireball arrows. That should get us the tower. Not quite the tower, but we do end up getting the win. Yeah, this deck is so fun. I cannot wait for the evolved skeleton army to come out. It's gonna be such a good season in October. Thank you for that 6,000 gold. So we're 6-1 in the grand challenge. We're gonna end the video there. This is the deck for all you guys out there that want to try it. It's really fun. Current meta, just go ahead and throw the um, the Evo Mortar in there. But even with only playing one evolution, that was still super fun playing this deck today. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll plan on getting some more videos out throughout this week. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.